Long before kingdoms and empires rose, the heavens watched the earth from afar. 200 angels, known as the Watchers, were sent down not to rule, not to interfere, but simply to observe. Yet as they gazed upon humanity, desire grew within them, something forbidden and dangerous. Their leader, Semyaza, knew the cost of rebellion, but temptation burned hotter than obedience. "Let us descend together," he said, "so none may bear the blame alone." And so, beneath the stars, they fell to earth, turning their backs on heaven's command. Among them was Azazel, who carried with him secrets no mortal should ever know. He shared knowledge of weaponry, war, enchantments, and hidden arts. The world that once knew only innocence now learned the taste of power. What fell that night were not just angels, but the first seeds of catastrophe. Months passed, and mortal women gave birth to children unlike any born before. These were the Nephilim giants, born from forbidden unions, towering above men. Their strength was unmatched, their hunger bottomless. They devoured fields, forests, animals, and finally, the flesh of humankind. Kingdoms fell beneath their feet. Nothing could challenge their might. When nothing was left to consume, they turned against one another in madness. Screams echoed through valleys as giants ripped their kin apart. The earth itself seemed to tremble beneath the weight of their violence. Humanity's cries reached heaven. One night, One of the most feared giants was haunted by a vision. In his dream, a stone tablet appeared with 4 names carved deep: Noah, Shem, Japheth, and Ham. The moment he awoke, fear coiled around his heart. He wasn't all another. Giants began seeing strange visions too. They saw mighty trees torn apart, gardens drowned, and the world engulfed by floods. Oya, the defiant son of Semyaza, mocked their fear. He believed the punishment belonged to their fathers, not to them. But Gilgamesh, wiser than most, spoke in a voice like distant thunder. The age of beasts has already ended. Their laughter turned into silence. For the first time, monsters knew fear. Desperate to understand, Maway soared across lands to find Enoch, the one who walked with God. He bowed before the prophet, begging him to speak to the Creator. Enoch agreed, his eyes filled with sorrow. When he returned, his voice carried the weight of divine judgment. "The sentence is sealed," he said. "The Watchers will be chained in the abyss. Their sons will perish. A great flood will cleanse the earth. Nothing will remain." A few giants fell to their knees, their roars turning into trembling prayers. But Oya rose, burning with fury. "We will not bow," he declared. "We will fight the heavens themselves." And thus the giants were divided, half begging for mercy, half preparing for war. Then came the day the sky burned. A host of archangels descended, led by Gabriel, their light blinding the world. Thunder echoed like the heartbeat of creation itself. The giants screamed, but their strength was nothing before the blades of heaven. Blood soaked the earth. The repentant and the defiant alike fell. Their roars faded beneath the sound of crashing waves. From the heavens, the flood began. Waters surged over mountains and valleys, swallowing everything. Noah's Ark floated, the last beacon of the living, as the world was erased. Oya and his brother Haya found refuge on the highest peak, watching the world drown. But the waters were not empty. From the depths emerged Leviathan, beast older than the world itself. Its body was a mountain of scales, its jaws wide enough to devour kingdoms. Haya was the first to fall, dragged beneath the flood. Oya roared and fought with everything he had. But Leviathan was unstoppable. Its tail split the waters like a storm. In his final breath, Oya looked at the storming sky. The age of the giants had ended. The waters closed over their memory, leaving only whispers buried in myth.